What if I told you 9 to 5 is actually killing you? Have you ever really thought about the actual impact that your 9 to 5 has on your life? Not only your physical health, your mental health, but your state as an overall human being. It's not just an easy way to get you your money and the job that you can uphold, but the effects go way deeper, and that's what we'll get into this video. The statistics do not lie. You working a 9 to 5 for your whole life is only going to make you unhealthier, and there are many reasons for it, starting off with the fact that you're just sitting for the whole day. Your body is rotting away and is shutting down. It has been statistically proven that 83% of people who quit their 9 to 5 to start working on their own businesses end up living a more happy life, more fulfilled life, healthier life than those who spend their whole day sitting at the computer, and they end up getting health issues because of that, their mobility issues into old age, and they end up dying a lot quicker than those who do not spend their time doing a 9 to 5. Think about the way that humans used to live before our civilization advanced to the point that we have advanced so far. If you were to sit around the whole day in your cave, jacking off, doing nothing, and basically just living your life like a 9 to 5 you is living right now, essentially your body is not built to just sit around the whole day not being active. So as you could imagine, that does really leave a toll on your health. If you were to just do that for a not that long of a time, I guess you were gonna be fine more or less. But if you add that up over 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, or even more, I can bet that your body is going to be breaking down. You're not going to be active. You're going to be suffering from a lot of health issues down the road. And it's not really worth it. Is that the life that you really want to live in your old age? And that's just talking about the fact that you spend your whole day sitting at the office. How do you get to the office? Chances are you are driving there, you are taking public transport, driving your car, and how do you take them? You sit there. Additionally to you sitting at your office the whole day, you're also sitting on your way there. Not to mention the fact that you're wasting a lot of time just commuting. Imagine if you have to drive for an hour just to get your job and an hour to get back. That's 2 hours a day you're wasting doing completely nothing. Over the days, weeks, months, years that you spend working that job, all of that time adds up. Just do a quick calculation. How long have you been working at your current workplace and how long it takes you to get there and back home? And when you actually see how much hours you wasted just on the commute, I think you're going to be surprised. So far, we have talked about your sitting at the office day issue where you're sitting the whole day, how you're wasting all of your time commuting from there and back while also sitting. The next thing that I want to talk about is the fact that when you're sitting in this office, you're not getting the natural sunlight that your body needs to function the way it should be. Chances are you're sitting in some cubicle with no access to this natural sunlight, which is very important because natural sunlight lets your body synthesize many vitamins and stuff that it needs. It also regulates your circadian rhythm, and also importantly, it elevates your mood and just makes you feel better overall. And by having no outdoor activities during the day and just sitting there in your office for the whole day, you are really depriving yourself of these natural benefits that sunlight brings to you. So far, the health issues we've talked about sound pretty horrible, and if you haven't really thought about them yet, then you should really start considering the effect that it has on your health. And if you'd finally want to get out of this rat race and stop getting to those 9 to 5s and actually start doing something on your own, feel free to join our Telegram channel. It's going to be linked in the description, where we will post a lot of facts and practical tips on how you can start transitioning from your 9 to 5 life to a more independent entrepreneur life. So if you'd like to start this journey on your own, feel free to join our Telegram and don't miss the posts we make there. If you are the average 9 to 5 worker, I can guarantee that you are not eating healthily while you are at work. Of course, there are people that are conscious of it who really pack their own healthy lunches to work and eat them there, but usually people are not that advanced and they're too lazy and they're just gonna get junk food for their lunches, their morning breakfasts in the office. It's not that bad if you do it occasionally, like once a week or maybe 2 times a week, but if you do it every day for the rest of your life while also compounding on those previous issues that we mentioned, eventually your health is going to start failing you. Your arteries and blood are going to be filled with fat, you're going to be getting strokes, heart attacks in old age, and that's just something that we really want to avoid. So the next time you eat your lunch at the office, think about what you're eating. Is it junk food or is it normal food? Because if it's junk food, I've got some bad news for you, buddy. You ain't going to be living that long. And what do you do while eating your junk food for lunch in the office? Chances are you are staring at a screen, be it your computer screen that you stare at for the whole day while you're working, or maybe you're watching the TV in the break room while you're eating, or just looking at your phone. And what's the result of that? Your focus gets diminished massively. It's like scrolling TikTok for the whole day. Eventually, your attention span just gets ruined. And it really compounds on itself because every day for your whole, basically, rest of your life, you're going to be sitting there looking at screens the whole day. Imagine the damage it's doing to your eyesight. You're going to have to spend a lot of money on glasses or other corrective surgery. Your attention span is just getting worse and worse, and that is impacting many aspects of your life. So I want you to really rethink your decisions and do what's right for you and your body and health. Have you ever really thought what a 9 to 5 job really is? So when you really think about it, it's not like you just come, you get your monies, and you're happily ever after living forever. No, I want you to think about it like this. So let's say that you make $10 an hour. For each hour that you spend at your job, you make those $10. So essentially you are trading your life for currency, which is those $10. So I want you to think about it in this way. If you want to buy a $20 pizza, it doesn't cost you $20. It costs you 2 hours of your life for that pizza. And as long as you work this 9 to 5, that is going to be the way your life is. You're going to be constantly trading your precious life hours for money instead of spending the time creatively, talking with your family, doing any hobbies. You're just trading it like a slave for money. And if you keep on doing 9 to 5, that's how it's going to be. But if you want to escape this rat race and stop trading your precious time for money the same way, you should really reconsider the way that you live your life further. So after hearing all of this, if you still want to work a 9 to 5 job and ruin your life over the years, go ahead, man, it's your life. I can't force you to live it any other way. But if you want to escape the rat race, finally take control of your life and spend it wisely, join our Telegram. It's going to be in the description, and I'll see you there.